Hey, Josh Brown here, president of Kaios Productions, coming to you from the Vision Lab studio. Today's special guests are turning heads and pouring up some serious buzz, starting with TikTok and now spilling over into Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. They're known for giving you some of the realest liquor reviews. Some you may love, some you may hate. Enjoy this exclusive 4-part Behind the Spirits look into the creators of Rhythm and Spirits.
What made Stacy want to join the Rhythm and Spirits team?
Okay, so if I'm being 100% honest, no, I was not, and I didn't want to be part of it. And I'm really kind of just going with the rolls and the punches because this is something that he really, really loves doing. It's like I jumped on board because it was something that he really, really loved doing. He still loves doing it. And I feel like if I can give a little bit here and there and help him out and, give him that little pat on the back, like all the more support for him, the better.
My wife doesn't like a lot of people.
No, Vanessa's my girl.
And thank you.
Yeah.
And when her and Vanessa met, Vanessa is also the same person who doesn't like a lot of people. So when they clicked, the one thing that Greg and I were praying that it was going to be that. And once they met, then she was okay with, all right, if I have somebody like her, then I can chill. I'll have a drink with her, and so it's not forced anymore.
Yeah, not anymore. No,
but in the
not
beginning, it was like, if you don't get choked.
Yeah, now it's more like, oh, okay, you guys are gonna do your thing, me and Vanessa are gonna do our thing, and we'll just make fun of you guys behind the scenes like we always do.
Oh, always.
Vanessa and I just really aren't comfortable. We're more comfortable behind the scenes. That's where we do our magic. Like we let the guys have their segments and they're the talent of the group. So we let them do their thing and we know where our place is. So we try not to. But then you got people like this guy who are like, can't help himself.
Hollywood, baby.
Yeah.
That's all I can say. Listen.
This is why we labeled them the talent section.
And this is why they're the production
We're the production section.
Yes.
Right.
So because when you have a Greg and a Fred, you can't go wrong.
Stop it, people. Just stop.
Boy, we got more shit to do now.
Okay, so it did start out as just something to do for fun. Now it's kind of evolving into a business, and that requires more time and more, energy involved and things that I did not want to do in the beginning. It was just like, I don't want to do this. This is not what I signed up for. Again, supporting the fact that this is something that he really loves doing. So seeing him take a role like that and kind of go with it, it's emotional actually.
Oh, babe.
Yeah, it's emotional.
You're so cute.
But just standing back and just watching it flourish. Again, just starting from 2 guys just hanging out in the garage, doing what they do to, now we're like, expanding into merchandise and development and things like that. It's like, we're not ready for that. We were never supposed to do that.
We have not this fast.
Yeah.
Was Rhythm and Spirits supposed to be? Rhythm and Spirits was never Rhythm and Spirits. Again, you heard Vanessa and Greg say it was just 2 dudes having fun. And what was a garage?
Yeah.
That we transformed into a studio that became more than what it is.
We all have all different personalities, so it's kind of like trying to manage those things and all being on the same level and agreeing but not agreeing on some things. We don't always agree on everything. And as much as Greg said production has the final say, we do not. Hey, we take that information, we soak it in, and then we try to do, and it's really the team talent-wise that says what they say on camera.
Yeah,
so we can behind the scenes say, okay, say this or do that, but once the camera's rolling, it comes off of them however they soaked in that information, whether it's what we said or not. It's kind of like, okay, this is what I heard, and we're like, that's not what we said.
Not even close.
Not even close.
So many times. That's why I said with the cue cards, we tried it. We tried with a whiteboard one time. Stacey's sitting there like,
we're pointing at it, and they're just like, yep, no. It's like it doesn't even exist.
But I will tell you, Greg forced production because we were like, we don't need them. He was like, shoot. It's when we plan our events and our outings, Stace and Vanessa come to life.
I like doing events and I like being out. So it's different than being in the studio. It's a different environment. It actually it kind of gives all of us a different perspective. And it's like, you know, when we started it, like I said, it was a hobby. And at some point we kind of lost that. We were all so serious all the time and it was all about the business. And when we sat down as a team, we were like, you know what, we have lost our touch. We need to get back to like when it was fun, and we need to find things that are gonna bring us back to that. So when we started reaching out to distilleries and doing tours and things like that, that's when our genius, so to speak, comes out. And that's when we shine the most, I think.
Ooh. Because Greg and I don't come from much, just being able to do more for those who are less fortunate, Rhythm and Spirits is going to be a brand that's not just local. It's not going to be just a Georgia thing. It's not going to be just a United States. Let's take it global, because it's a fun situation. And when you got two people like Greg and I in front of the camera, and then you got production that does make us who we are, why not take it to the next level and just be able to help?
We do have a lot of laughs, a lot of laughs. Equally frustrating sometimes, because there's a lot of things that go into doing an every week production. We are in the studio for, we say it's gonna be an hour, it's not an hour.
Every weekend we say that, yeah.
And we're there, and you know, we do our thing, and Vanessa and I know what we need to do, the guys know what they need to do, so we come in, we chop it up, we drink a little bit, we come in, set up, do our thing, and then we record, and you know, then we talk about the recording afterwards, so we have a process. And then we kind of sit back and then we BS for another 3-4 hours.
And for the next week, and what events are coming up.
What, you know, what liquors we're planning on reviewing going forward. Do we have anything on the calendar as far as like events and things like that? This is an every week thing. This is like, it doesn't shut off. We give our all, and you know, when the guys are at their best is when they're in front of the camera. So we just let them do what they do. Except for this guy.
Oh, sorry.